What else comes in a can besides stain? Sardines in oil. You're gonna have a fresh smelling fence. Hey guys, welcome to the Fence Armor channel. Nice to have you all back. I'm back nice and fresh. Spent a little bit of time back home with the family. Got to eat some fantastic sardines. I love barbecued sardines and red wine. You might want to guess where I'm from. If you know where barbecued sardines and red wine are common, yeah, put a comment below. Spring is in the air, and soon before you know it, we'll be talking about winter. So before we get there, let's talk about staining fences, and that's what we're talking about today. Our team has put up this playlist for me, and we've got here Chris Berry, who is got a 9-year-old video here. I was wondering, how come Chris looks so young? What is he taking? And of course, you know, with YouTube, everything is fresh. He's doing a great job here. He's spraying down a fence panel with mostly a solid stain or semi-solid, and using a 4-inch brush to back brush. So a few things have changed. I mean, ultimately, the process is the same. He's great at what he's doing here. He's handling each panel perfectly, going up and down. He mentions there that it might be useful to have a universal extension. We've got a link to i360 on our website. You might find handy if you're doing this kind of work on a regular basis. Saves a little wear and tear on your organs. If you're doing this every day, it'll be a useful tool. He's got a brush to do the back brushing, as I mentioned. It's a 4-inch brush. That'll certainly work. The fence pickets that are there look about 3.5, so a 4-inch brush makes sense. Most pickets, I'm going to say, are based on a 6x6 or 5.5, so a 7-inch brush would be a great tool to have to back brush. And if you have a small fence, you know, you might want to consider just brushing the whole thing. It is a little more efficient in as much as you'll get more stain out of a bucket. So with your expert stain, you know, an average 5-gallon bucket will get you 800 to 1,000 square feet, which will take you through a deck project. If you have a brush, you're going to get more efficiency because there really isn't any overspray. And if you use a brush, you don't have to tape quite as much. You don't have to cover as much because you're not losing stuff into the air, and it may fall into a neighbor's pool, or it may fall into his car, or whatever the case might be. Things to consider. If you don't have hundreds and hundreds of feet of fence to do, you probably could just use a good brush and get the job done. In here, in the video, I would say one of the things that I happened to notice is that the top of the pickets were just touched on with the brush. If he could reach to that level, if he had that extension, he'd probably spray the top of those pickets so that he'd get more penetrated, as opposed to just lightly brushing them. But otherwise, it's a great video. That are my comments on that video. I just happen to have one of these on my desk. Who knew? So on the end here, you have an attachment for a brush, if you want to have a brush there. But you have the attachment for your sprayer, and your business end down here, so you can use it and extend it and bend it and all the rest of that stuff you're supposed to do. You can order it on our site, and we'll have a link below. Thanks for watching, guys. Great to have you back to our channel. Look forward to seeing you again soon.